Good morning. One of you are on. I'm getting everything logged on, so it's taking a little bit longer than I would like, but we are here. So if you're here, let me know. There will be daily prize patrol this week or giveaways. So in order to get in for the drawing, good morning, Judy. In order to get in for the drawing, just comment prize patrol. It says I'm on, I'm connected, so we're ready to go. We'll just hang out to see who joins me this morning. I know it's not the norm and maybe people forgot, but we're gonna go with it. And tomorrow I'll be live every morning this week at 10 a.m. Class here in the studio is next Monday at 10 and 6. We'll be finishing up our Christmas stack, the last month of Christmas cards. This month's classes are total Christmas cards. I have some ribbon and bows to put on the one, and then I will show this to you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be announcing my online class and sharing with you some more fun stuff from the online exclusives. And then also, thanks Judy, and then also next week is the big Black Friday sale. Starts on the 25th, which is Tuesday. And then they said some items, selected items will be up to 40% off. I do not know what's going to be on sale. I will not know until you know. They're not giving us that information early. So, yeah, we will just go with it. Okay, we're going to hang out here for a few minutes. If not, it'll just be me and you this morning, Judy, and that's fine. That's okay. So that's what's happening here. This wind is brutal. I thought Ray told me the wind was supposed to die down around 9 o'clock last night, but it's pretty rough out there now, I think. So I think we might be in for a cold one this year. We haven't had really a cold, snowy winter in a long time. So can you believe it? We're like, next week is Thanksgiving. I just can't believe how time flies. Anyway, well, Judy, I hope you're doing well. I'm going to keep going. Hopefully people will know that I'm on today. If not, I will just, they'll have to watch the replay. Okay, so if you're live and you want to go be in for the prize patrol, you need to comment prize patrol. You need to share it. And if you show up every day or watch the replay every day, then you get a better chance of the grand prize giveaway. So I will be live all week this week at 10 a.m. with most of those will be projects from the online exclusives. I did not purchase everything from the online exclusives, but I'm just going to share with you what I liked and what I got. So, but today's giveaway is the brand new Garden Green ribbon. It's just chevron type ribbon. So the day's giveaway, that's what I'm giving away today. So in order to get into the drawing, you have to do prize patrol. I will announce the winner of that tomorrow. So today's projects, I have two projects made with this fun suite. I'll show you, this is called Hobby Haven. I wasn't sure about it, but yeah, I do like it. And it's something different. And the neat thing is it's for anybody who has any hobbies. They covered a good bit of them. So it is a bundle. So you get this greetings set. These dies are in the bundle, which are really cool. These are some different shaped dies that you get. That's the bundle. And then you get this DSP. So this is like for those who are into like sewing, crocheting, embroidery. So that's sort of that hobby. And then the flip side is just a print that you can use. So then we have this one for all the book lovers, which I love because my girls are really into books. We try to compete to see who can read the most books in the year. Excuse me. And I never win because they're like up to like 50 some books a year. And I think I might be at 20. So this is for those book lovers, which I thought is a really cool piece of paper. And then we have this side. Then this is for those that are into like skincare, beauty, all that little niche. And these would be great to make like birthday cards with an all occasion card or just a thinking of you card, and then just throw like maybe a little gift card in there from like Ulta Beauty or any beauty. And this would be like the bookstore And then you could use this for Hobby Lobby or a craft store. I thought these would be pretty cute for that idea. So there we go for that. And here's the flip side of that one. And then we have those who like to cook. So yeah. So this could be like, there's an espresso machine, coffee, a scale, KitchenAid, all kinds of cooking supplies. So I thought that was cool. And then there's that piece. And then we have the plant lovers. A piece for those who love plants, house plants. And you could like buy a plant and add a little card to it. Or, good morning, Deb. If you want in for today's prize patrol, you need to comment prize patrol. In order to win the grand prize, you have to either show up or watch the replay every day, share it out, and then comment prize patrol. So here we go is this one, which is cute, and then we have this side. So we have all those pieces of DSP, and then we have these die cuts that you can use. There's 2 sheets of die cuts that go with these. So they have aprons and mixers and plants and tags and books, and yeah, this is great. These are great for if you're giving somebody who's really into a hobby, a gift card, or just a card, if they have a certain hobby. So yeah, so I wanted to share this with you. So that's what we're using today. This is called Hobby Haven. I'm going to move the paper to the side here and let's get started. So today I chose to throw in the Simply Said greeting set. Hi Kay, good morning. As you're popping on, if you want to be in the prize patrol, you need to comment prize. If you want to get into the grand prize drawing, you need to either show up every day or watch the replay and mark replay when you watch it, comment replay when you watch it. You also need to share it out and yeah, what did I say? Prize patrol to win the prize, share it and mark replay if you're watching the replay or if you're watching live in order to get in for the grand prize. Okay, so Simply Said is a greeting set that I'm using. I'm using the Hobby Haven Suite. So this is our first card. I really love this because this is what my girls are into. They're really into books. And like I said earlier, we try to see who reads the most books. And I think so they're like on 50 some books or more a year. I might have read 20 this year. But anyway. Okay, so the base is Lost Lagoon, 5.5 by 8.5. And then I took a piece of DSP, and I think this was 4 by 2 7/8, and then I cut it on the diagonal. So we're going to add these 2 pieces to the card, just like that. Thank you. Yes, like, share, comment, get the word out. For those that popped on a little late, I will show you some of the bundle again. Yeah, this is a little different layout. I chose a couple different layouts for this morning. There we go. And then we're gonna add these together. Of course, this is a 3x4 layered on Early Espresso at 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I'm gonna pop this up with dimensionals. I'm gonna get there we go. Get some dimensionals out. Thanks, Kay. I'm just gonna lay that right there. Okay, I'm going to show you a new banner punch. This is called the Triple Banner Punch. This is, and I guess we're delayed a little bit according to Facebook here. Okay, this is a Triple Banner Punch. This is new. This is an online exclusive. And so we are going to use that, and we're just going to punch out a banner. Yes, yeah. Anybody else reading anything? I actually started a Kristen Hanna book. I started The Women. I know it's been around for a little bit, but they're making a movie, so I'm excited for that. I've read a lot of Kristen Hanna's. I'm using the Modern Oval punch for this one, but there is a die. Let me show you the die set. This is the set for those that are popping on late. This is the greeting set that goes with it. And then the dies. And of course there is this die that's comparable to this in the die set. Okay, so I'm going to use the birthday wishes from the Simply Said. So we are going to ink that up and stamp that here. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this apart. I'm going to cut it in half, I should say. And I'm just going to add seal. Let me pull this in so you can see it in the camera. And I'm just going to add this to make it look like a longer banner. I'm going to try this to make sure it looks straight. It looks pretty good. Push it in a little bit. There we go. There we go. So it makes it look like you have a longer banner. I'm going to pop this up as well. And I was telling everybody that there is a big Black Friday sale coming next week on the 25th. And as soon as I know, I will let you know. But they're not letting us know ahead of time what's going to be on sale. They said there'll be select items. Up to some select items will be 40% off. So there you go. Okay, I actually cuts that come with the DSP. So I'm going to use the coffee cup and we're going to pop that up. And we're just going to put that right there. And then these are the I think these are called earth tone dies. Gems, earth tone gems. And so good morning, Taryn. You're popping on. Like and share. Oh, you have to say Prize Patrol in order to get in for today's drawing. And I'm giving away the brand new Garden Green ribbon. So like and share. And also say Prize Patrol to get into the drawing. The projects today, I'm using the Hobby Haven suite. So there we go. So there's our first one. Okay, we have one more this morning. Let me bring those over. And here is the second one. Okay. So this piece is Pool Party, and I cut it at 8.5 by 5.5, scored it at 4 1/4, and then I cut 1 1/4 inches off. And then we have this DSP here. Yes. This actually, I don't know if you, once I get the projects done, I'll show you the paper again. The sheets of paper have touched to just about every craft except paper crafting. So this one is the sewing bin. This one is like the knitting, the crocheting, the embroidery, the sewing. Anything who does anything with like textiles, this piece is really cool. Okay, so I cut this, and we're going to use this side because there's always like sort of like a not so busy pattern on the one side. So yes, your daughter loves books. I know, it's that generation. I actually wasn't reading a whole lot until my girls, and then they're just sharing these books with me. So, but I'm mostly into like, we read a lot of psychological thrillers, not like the real gory stuff, but the ones that always have this little twist on the end that you didn't see coming. But I just did start The Women by Kristen Hanna. I do like her. So I put a little strip there on a piece of white, 5 1/4 by 4. Now I'm going to tuck this on the inside of the card. Oh, I can't. I forgot this this little flap thing. So this is actually the 1 1/4 piece that I cut off. And then I just scored it in half. So I'm going to add tape to the back of this and place this in here before I put that white piece in. Now we'll add the white piece. There we go. So that's your little flap. So there we go, that's what we have so far. And then I'm going to add the sewing piece. Use that side to this. Yes, you do, you do. You know what, I just found someone that crocheted dishcloths. I think she crocheted them. I love crochet dishcloths. So we just got some of those. I can crochet too. I haven't crocheted in years though. I used to sew all the time too. You know, I think I put that on the wrong side. All right. We'll just have to go with it for now. I'm going to have to add some extra paper here. I'm not going to shut this all the way because I don't want that to stick totally. Oh, I just have that one piece to come off. Yep, that won't be a problem. I have a remover. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you do dishcloths too, Judy? Well, that's nice to know. I do like them. They're my favorite. Okay, I'm going to stamp birthday wishes from the Simply Said right here on this piece of white. I'm going to find my adhesive remover and remove that strip of adhesive there. I do diamond art too, Taryn. I tell you, I went to a retreat a couple years ago and the girls were doing diamond art there. And I thought, well, maybe I should start something. And then my son heard me say that and he bought me all these diamond art pieces. But you give them as gifts or home decor gifts. Yeah. You know what? I was in Goodwill this summer and I saw a bunch of them in there. Like people had done them and just donated them to Goodwill. I guess they didn't know what to do with their diamond art. But I've seen where you can do diamond art coasters and all kinds of stuff. But yes, I do love diamond art as well. Okay, so here is what this would look like this. And then I'm going to pull in another die cut. And let's use a sewing one. Let me see. Let's use this pin cushion. All my crafty ladies here, right? Me too. I read, I do diamond art, I can crochet, I can sew. I used to do a lot of flower arranging before too. Okay, so there's your card. Let's add some gems. We're gonna bring in these earth tone ones. And add those to the card. These are new too. These are on online exclusive, that's new. Okay. And I don't want this to seal shut. So there we go. So there's your second one with that little flap. So you could easily put a little gift card in there for Hobby Lobby, for the bookstore. Yeah, so there's a 2 today, done with the Hobby Haven suite. You like diamond art too, Nancy? Yeah, I do too. Yes, it covers a ton of hobbies. Cute little gift cards if you're buying a gift that kind of goes with the hobby. Let me show them to you since some of you were late coming on. This is the die cuts you get with them. So you get 2 sheets of die cuts. And then the DSP. Okay, so this is for the plant lovers, for those that love plants. Well, thank you. Yeah, I kind of thought this would be something different to use. So here's that. And then we have this neutral piece on the back. This is Petal Pink. So we have those. And then we have those who love to cook. So there's like just about everything. Your KitchenAid, your blender, your bundt pan, espresso machine, coffee, anybody who's into that. So there's your cooking sheet. And there's the other piece side. And then we have those who are into like beauty, health, wellness, skincare, anything like that. I thought you could like maybe get an Ulta card, a Sephora card, something like that if you were giving that away. And use this piece. And then we have that. And then of course we have the books. We have the books. And then that. So I thought it was cool. It's something different. It's not floral. It's not sailboats. But anyway, I thought it was cool. There we go. So there's today's projects. Remember to like, share, comment Prize Patrol in order to get in for the drawing, for the daily drawing. Like it, share it in order to get in for the weekly drawing. And if you are watching the replay, do replay too so that you can get in for the drawing. All right, guys, I will be back tomorrow with some more projects from some new online exclusives. So these just came out on the beginning of the month. Yeah, and then we have a sale on the 25th, Black Friday sale start, and they're not letting us know ahead of time what it is. All we know is that there will be some items, select items up to 40% off. So they're running a Black Friday sale that week, I think. I know it starts Tuesday, the 25th. I'll have to check on the ending date. I did have it. I just forget it. Let me see. Let me get that information for you. Next Monday on the 24th, it's class here in the studio. 10 a.m., 6 p.m. We're going to finish up Christmas. Just Cards and Stamp and Stack are total Christmas, and that will be our last Christmas card class. I'm planning something special for December. There'll be new online exclusives coming in January, December through April. January through April catalogs will be available to pick up in December. So there's going to be all kinds of fun stuff. Yes, the Black Friday sale is up to 40% off select items November 25th through the December 1st. So, all right, guys. Okay, well, thanks for joining me this morning, and I'll see you tomorrow.